DIY to change the oil in your Subaru Outback.
This is a 2016 Subaru Outback. It's a 6-cylinder 3.6 litre engine. I highly recommend not purchasing this car, but if you do purchase it and you need to change the oil, then this is how you do it.
Dad, why did you say not to purchase it?
Okay, so jack up the vehicle. If you don't know how to do that, then you probably shouldn't do this job. I highly recommend putting some chocks under the vehicle. If you don't put chocks and this jack fails, then you're gonna probably end up as a meat pie.
Well, I wouldn't say meat pie.
Well, you're gonna get crushed and it's not gonna be nice. So put the chocks under. Here's the bung here for the oil. It's 17 mil. So grab a socket or a wrench or a spanner or whatever, and we're gonna loosen this.
Dad, look at your hands.
Yeah.
My God.
It's normal. Okay, you don't need to video the whole thing.
A few unclean minutes later.
Alright, next you want to find the oil filter, which is this bad boy here, and we're going to take it off. Like this. This is the type of tool I got. There's all sorts of tools.
Dad, your hand is in the way.
Yeah, mate. Of course it's in the way. Oh, that's oil dripping on the front. Alright, so once you got the oil filter loosened, then just pull it out.
My hand! I got oil on my hand.
You're going to need one of these little fellas. I use this is a Mobil 1 M1-104, and it looks like this. Pretty standard. So we're going to pull this plastic off and wipe a bit of oil around here and then put it back on. Okay, so just putting a bit of oil around this with your finger. A bit of old oil, new oil, doesn't matter. Just make sure you put something on there. And then we'll install the filter. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Everyone knows that, Dad.
Yeah, mate. Alright, spin it on there once the thread takes. And there's no torque specs on this, but get it on there tight. But you don't want to get on so tight, you got to take it off with a screwdriver by bashing it. Alright.
Typical.
Okay, so now we've drained the oil out of this drain plug. We've changed the filter, reinstalled the filter. Just give this area a nice wipe. Make sure it's clean. Okay, we're going to reinstall the drain plug. Now, it's got an aluminium washer on it. You can replace them. They last a bloody long time. As long as you got one, you're fine. If you're at a dealer, they'd probably put a new one on it, but it's totally unnecessary. I've never had a leak out of a drain plug. So we just screw that in. Okay, it's a 17 mil socket, and the torque specs on this, again, I wouldn't normally torque this. You just tighten it up tight, right? But because we're trying to do a bit of an educational video, you give it 44 newtons of torque with a torque wrench. If you don't know what a torque wrench is, then just tighten it up.
Dad. Okay, you're blocking the light. I can't see it.
Okay, do you want to go until you hear it click? So you just keep tightening it until you hear a little click.
And wait for it.
There we go.
Why is
so
the screen going fuzzy?
That's 44 newton of torque. So better than a dealer would do, I reckon. Okay, so we just cleaned all up this oil that spilt as we drained it.
Sorry that the screen was going fuzzy, guys. It's just having problems with me. It doesn't like me, apparently.
Okay.
Stop going fuzzy.
Alright, oil prices are pretty high now because old Trumpy's invaded Iran.
Dad!
So we're saving all our oil, so just tip all the used oil in a bucket. And normally, like, I take it to the council tip, they take it for free. And just put it in a good storage vessel that won't leak. And maybe you'll be rich one day if you save all your used oil.
Dad! How can you get rich over used oil? It just doesn't make sense.
Used oil, there's probably like $2 worth of oil right there.
Huh. That's interesting.
Okay, so now we've drained the oil. We have put the filter on, put the drain plug back in. We're going to fill it up. It actually says 5W30 on it, and I actually use 5W30. Here in southern Ontario in Canada, it gets sort of maybe minus 20, 25 during the winter. So this grade oil does that. And as you can see, I'm using fully synthetic oil. And so we're gonna just take the cover off. It's already pretty clean around there, but if it's not, I'll just get an old pair of undies.
Dad,
and
why underwear?
clean that off. Undies are very good, right?
Dad!
Pop a funnel in. You don't need a funnel. You can do it just by eye,
But it's definitely easier with a funnel.
and then we just fill it up with that nice clean oil. Okay, so the last step is just getting the amount of oil correct. So you just use this dipstick, which is right next to the
And using underwear again.
filler hole. So just put it in. Come on, everyone should know this. And then we've got
Not
some
everyone,
holes.
Dad.
We've got some holes on the dipstick, and we've got 2 holes that go all the way through: a low level, a high level, and then you've got this other one that looks like it's been pressed or welded. It's obviously they use the same dipstick probably for different types of Subarus or Subarus, depending how you pronounce it.
Dad.
But we're just looking at the punched out holes. So at the moment we're sort of about here, which is halfway between the low and full. So we'll put a bit more in, and then once we get to the full, then we're done.
And underwear. Dad. I'm videoing this.
We are professional, baby.
Dad!
So just keep filling it up and checking it until it gets to the full point. You can put a bit more in because we've got to fill the space in the filter that we took off. And you should be checking the vehicle in the next drive or two, especially if they're short drive, just to make sure that level is correct. And after that's done, then you should be fine not to check it for a while.
And
That's
is how you change the oil of a Subaru Outback.
I wouldn't buy one.
And I would recommend not doing it on a cold day like today. I'm cold! And now that the oil is changed, you can sit back and relax for a while.